Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. It's your boy Phil. So today we are going to eat some Chinese and Taiwanese cuisine at TAI FUNG. So what are we waiting for? Let's start the video. Hope you're having a great day, guys. So today we are in SM Mall of Asia and we are going to eat at TAI FUNG. TAI FUNG is a Michelin-starred Taiwanese restaurant chain specializing in Chinese cuisine based in Taipei, Taiwan. And they are particularly known for xiaolongbao, or their pork soup dumplings, which is a pork and shrimp dumpling with savory soup inside. So after preparing our ginger, we start with the house special salad, sheet dried combo, dried vermicelli noodles, slices of tofu, and fresh bean sprouts seasoned with light soy sauce. This is a very light tasting appetizer dominated by the taste of that combo seaweed. Just enough to start your appetite. Khao fung is stewed spongy wheat gluten that is common as a cold appetizer in Shanghainese cuisine. The gluten is braised with a few other ingredients and mixed in a sweet and savory sauce for a long time so it absorbs all of the good flavors. The mouthfeel of the khao fung is spongy and bouncy, and it tastes like a more savory and sweeter version of tofu. But compared to tofu, this tastes better, especially when you pair it with the umami of the seaweed, the shiitake mushrooms, and the edamame beans. But for me, this is a better salad compared to the house special salad. The fermented ginger, just like in sushi bars, can be used as a palate cleanser, complement to the soy sauce as a dipping sauce. Now let's go to their Michelin-starred xiaolongbao, which means pork and shrimp soup dumplings. Known internationally for its paper-thin wrapped xiaolongbao with 18 folds, and steamed to perfection in their bamboo baskets. These dumplings are made fresh to order, and in every TAI FUNG restaurant, you can see the chefs prepare it behind the glass pane. As you can see, after lightly puncturing the dumplings, you can see that savory soup oozing out of that dumpling. First thing to do is to appreciate that soup that has that pork savory umami flavor. That dumpling skin is very delicate, and the meat inside is very tender, fatty, and full of that umami. Just be careful at first because the soup is really hot, and I would say these dumplings are definitely worth a trip. Very delicious. Our next dish consists of slices of tender beef mixed with some soy sauce, hoisin, crushed fried garlic, and lots of scallions. This beef is really tender, the scallions really crispy, and it has that wok hei, or that smoky stir-fried flavor. And it's a really great companion for white rice. The beef slices that we see are tenderized with some baking powder, cornstarch, some spices, seasoning to make it a very tender beef. It is first half cooked by deep frying, taken off the wok, and when it is ready to order, and stir fry in the holy trinity of Chinese flavors, ginger, scallions, and garlic, producing this dish. Next is shrimp fried rice, which is very similar to yang chow fried rice. This is stir-fried rice mixed with some shrimp, scallions, and one beaten egg. All I can say is this is pure umami, smoky, stir-fried wok hei flavor. Next is one of my favorites, salt and pepper squid. A version of calamari that is dusted with some flour, cornstarch, deep fried to perfection, and seasoned with some salt, pepper, some sliced chilies, or some MSG. Crispy on the outside and very tender squid on the inside. And actually, it doesn't really need any soy sauce because the batter is seasoned perfectly. You can enjoy the salt and pepper squid on its own or pair it with white rice. Another of my favorites here is noodles with beef tendon. This consists of beef tendon and/or cartilage that is braised with some soy sauce, hoisin sauce, and some spices, and it is braised until it's very tender. And you can taste all those seasonings and spices when you bite into the beef tendon. The noodles were delicious as well. It has just the right amount of chili garlic soy sauce seasoning, and it has just the right amount of chewiness. And this really pairs well with the bite of the beef tendon. And I think it is best served as a dry noodle type, and if you like a little bit more tang, just add some vinegar, which balances out the savory flavor with the vinegar. These noodles have almost the same chewiness as ramen noodles. There's also noodles with soup if you want that, as you can see here. And next we're gonna try the shrimp and pork shumai, or shrimp and pork dumplings. It looks interesting because there's a whole shrimp on top of the dumpling. It is also a soup dumpling, and the flavor profile is the same as the xiaolong bao. And that's the soup right there. The other thing that I noticed is this has less soup compared to the original xiaolong bao, but still delicious. The soup in this wonton noodle has a mild umami flavor, just enough to give it that mild savory umami soup flavor. The noodles are way softer when you chew them compared to the beef tendon noodles, and the dumplings also have a milder flavor compared to the xiaolong bao, but it still has the right amount of chewiness and flavor for a wonton soup dumpling. Stir-fried bok choy is very tender, lightly seasoned, and has a very light taste of fried garlic. And this is best served as a side dish or an appetizer. The fried pork chop was also delicious. It looks a little dry here, but trust me, when you bite into it, the pork is tender and moist. And I think they said that they use kurobora pork here, that is known for its flavor, juiciness, and maximum marbling of the meat. So it has that juicy, fatty pork flavor. For our dessert, we ordered some brown sugar pearl milk tea. By the looks alone, it definitely tastes better compared to the milk tea that we see every day. It has that sweet flavor of the molasses mixed with the creamy milk and a slight aftertaste of the black tea, which is how milk tea should taste. Next is black lava BCI, or deep-fried balls of chewy glutinous rice filled with sweetened mung bean sesame paste. The exterior was crispy, not oily. The glutinous rice was soft with just the right amount of chewiness, and the filling was sweet. And it has that hint of toasted sesame. And BCI is also one of my favorite desserts. And we end this dessert with some green tea. And that was a great meal indeed. Thank you for watching this video, and I really do hope that you enjoy it, and thank you for your continued support, and as always, like, comment, and subscribe. See you later in the next video, guys. Take care.